Good morning! Today I have 7 sunscreens that just did not work out for me. A few of these I have full review videos on. Maybe 2 of these. 3 of these I have full review videos on. And the other ones I don't. They just did not work out for me for one reason or another. But just because they were not to my preference doesn't mean that they're not the best sunscreen for you and that you might actually like these, because we all have different preferences and skin types. Speaking of skin type, I have normal, leaning, oily. I also prefer a natural finish sunscreen. So you'll notice none of these sunscreens in here are natural finish. Hi, I'm Sean, Melanoma Mom. Welcome to my channel. I post sunscreen reviews at least once a week to help save you money and also find the best sunscreen for your skin type. Occasionally I do a video like this. Hopefully this will be helpful to you if you have been considering any of these sunscreens. Here are all 7. Let's pull out the first one, which is the Biore UV Weightless Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. This is a Korean sunscreen. It is an all-chemical UV filtered sunscreen with avobenzone, homosalate, octosalate, and octocrylene in it. It does contain fragrance, but also has a strong smell of alcohols. It is not water resistant. It is too shiny for me. Too much moisture for my skin type. The glow has popped through and my face feels greasy. And my chin a little bit. However, I did like it on my body. So I will be continuing to use this one up, and I will be using it on my body skin because it is very lightweight and dries quickly. I know this is a popular one that a lot of people on the internet enjoy. All right, next up is another very popular sunscreen brand that people love and swear by. It is the Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen, which actually is made in the United States and is not made in Australia. It's SPF 50 plus. This is the sport version. Comes in 3 fluid ounces. This is a hybrid UV filtered sunscreen. It has octosalate, titanium dioxide, and zinc oxide in it. It is fragrance free and it's water resistant for 80 minutes. However, I tried this on both my face and my body. On my face, I found it to be too shiny, heavy feeling, greasy, and it's also greasy on my body as well as my face, and heavy feeling. Very difficult to rub in. It's very, very glowy. It is very sticky. It is very thick. It feels thinner now that it has formed the film on my face. It's still extremely glowy, as you can see, so that's not preference of mine. And for some reason, I'm still aware that it's on my face. It also has a white cast, even though it's a hybrid and they have tried to tone that white cast down with the octosalate. Is that what they put in it? Yes. I hope you can see that the glue is still popping through. The foundation laid beautifully on top. My face does feel sticky. I will not be using this bottle up. Not for me. Next up, we have the Ordinary Sun Care, new for 2025. This one is SPF 45, PA 4 pluses, and it's a serum. Comes in a pump. This is an all-chemical UV filtered sunscreen with avobenzone, homosalate, octosalate, and octocrylene. It is shiny, heavy feeling on the skin. It has dried down to a slightly tacky feel to the touch. It does come off onto your fingers when you touch your face. And as you can see, it's still glowy to the gods. Glowy, glowy, glowy to the gods. It does look beautiful under makeup, but you can see the glow is popping through. It looks like a healthy glow underneath. I also set it with a matte powder, matte finishing setting powder, because I'm not a glowy girl. I like maybe somewhere in between, like a natural look. This is pretty. It just looks like healthy skin to me. And I do think it would look beautiful on drier skin types, because I had one day where my skin was a little dry and this looked lovely on my skin. However, I will currently not be using this bottle up, but I will pull this back out again in the winter when my skin gets drier. I think it might work better for my skin. I might enjoy it more then. All right, next up, we have Angie off of Hot and Flashies, her new favorite for 2025, her new favorite sunscreen. I had to go out and try it, and it just didn't work out for me. It's the Kapari Bright as Day Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. This is a mineral UV filtered sunscreen. It has 10% zinc oxide in it. It's also fragrance free, but it's not water resistant. However, it's very shiny. The tint was not sheer. It looked very dark on my skin tone and pulled very yellow. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, dry down. It's still very glowy, still the wrong color. I did take it down my neck and my back of my neck, my ears to try and help even out the color. It does feel slightly sticky, but not bad. However, it does look beautiful under makeup and it's very lightweight on the skin. I have more of pinky undertones, and so the yellow, and because it was a deeper shade, just did not mix well with, just didn't look right on my skin tone, my pinky skin. I will not be using up this bottle, and I'm sad that it didn't work out for me, but that's okay. It works on a lot of other people's skin, including Angie, who I respect. Next up is a new to me brand. This is the Miami Beach Bum Save Face Sheer Mineral Face Serum SPF 50. This has mineral UV filters, zinc oxide, 18%. This is fragrance free, but it has a very strong scent that I find very unpleasant. It's not water resistant. It also, on my skin, it showed up very shiny. It felt very oily. There's an obvious white cast on my very fair Southern Twilight vampire skin. It's very oily and greasy. And I couldn't get it to fully dry down. As you can see, it's very shiny. I'm wearing it today. Wearing it right now. It does feel like it's been 2 hours. It does feel like it's finally set down on my face. This is lightweight feeling on the skin once it settles down. I did find that it has a white cast, even though the tube, the box packaging says no white cast. This does have a milky white cast on my skin tone. It also accentuates wrinkles under your makeup. So all my fine lines and wrinkles are just accentuated, my problem areas. So for these reasons, I will not be finishing up this tube, and I won't even be using it up on my body, mainly because of the scent. Next up is a popular brand, Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the All Physical Ultimate Defense SPF 50. It has all mineral UV filters, zinc oxide, 18%. This is fragrance free, but it's not water resistant. This is shiny on my skin, very oily feeling, but also lightweight. I never got it to fully dry down though. You can see it's very shiny. This is shiny to the gods. It's also still very oily feeling. Like this doesn't dry down. So when I applied my makeup on top of it, it mixed with the makeup. After 2 hours of wear time, it did look beautiful on the skin, but still shiny. However, I did experience some kind of priming smoothing effect on my skin, on my cheeks and on my forehead that I enjoyed. I feel like my skin looks smoother. I feel like it's acting as a really good primer under that foundation I used. So for that reason, I will be finish using up this tiny little bottle, but I will not be repurchasing. And last up is the ROC Multi-Correction Revive and Glow Moisturizer SPF 30. This is an all-chemical UV filtered sunscreen with avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. It is not fragrance free. It's also not water resistant. It has like a clean scent to it. But I did find it to be very shiny, very, very sticky. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I feel like it's set down, but it's very sticky. Like super sticky. And as you can see, it's very glowy. I can't feel it on my face. The scent, the fragrance is not there. It has dissipated. It does feel like it's formed the film, but it's just sticky. And just overall too much moisture for my skin. However, it was very lightweight and it did look beautiful under my foundation. I don't think the glow is too much. I will not be using this bottle up, however, because it feels so sticky on my skin, like to the touch. I don't feel like I can even use it up on my body. However, I might consider reusing this up with a matte powder that can just take that stickiness away. You guys have seen my method where I press in the matte powder. That seems to work, so I'm considering using this up as a, if I have no other sunscreens to wear, and using it that way. I hope this was helpful. Today is a great day to wear sunscreen. Let us know down below if you do like any of these sunscreens and if you've had a positive experience with them, because I'm sure that that will be helpful to other people reading the comment section. Today's a great day. I'll see you in the next one.